If I only had 5 minutes with an outfielder, this is the drill I'd use. Stick around to the end because I'll give you a few different ways to use this drill to take an outfielder from good to elite. This is a 12-step cone drill that gives the opportunity for a coach to teach and an outfielder to learn the fundamentals the right way. Working on athletic, ready positions, great first steps, eliminating false steps, drop steps, angles, getting the body to full speed, turning and running, adjusting to the ball in mid-air, working through the baseball, the catch itself, and completing every play through transition. Setup is simple. Take 5 cones, place 4 cones in a square, walking about 15 strides apart, and put 1 cone in the middle. You can space this as far or as close as you need, but give enough space to allow the runner to get the body going full speed to get the most out of the drill. Today we've got Graham Toogood, a 2029 who's recently transitioned from the infield to the outfield. He projects as a center fielder, very athletic, and here we're working on the fundamentals. Let's break this drill down. Step 1, fly ball opening to his right. Graham starts at the bottom right cone. I'm down here below the bottom left. First rep is a fly ball to his back left cone. Watch his setup. He's square, athletic, and ready position on the balls of his feet. He drops steps, opens up clean, no false steps, chest gets going, arms are pumping. He knows the spot, back left cone. So now it's about getting to full speed and working behind where the ball is going to be. I throw a simulated fly ball. He adjusts to it in the air, works behind it, and has the cue to catch the ball in front of the bill of his hat while he's catching it on the center to throwing hand side of his body, working through the baseball and through transition. Step 2 is a ground ball. He stays where he finished at the top left cone, but now he sets up slightly inside and behind the cone. This drill simulates fielding a ground ball. His first move is a jab step to his right to clear the cone to create his first step and angle. I roll an easy ground ball here, but can change the hops on ground balls if needed, forcing him to read the hop and break down the distance to the ball, ideally working to get the short hop or long hop. Watch him break down his body. He's on the balls of his feet, legs bent, hinge at the waist, eyes down behind the ball, glove out front, fingertips of the glove down. He fields off the glove hand foot, gathers to center, and pro steps into transition. Step 3, fly ball, this time to the opposite side to his left. Now we mirror the first fly ball just on the other side. Graham starts at the bottom left cone. I move below the bottom right cone. This time he opens to his left, works to the spot, adjusts to the ball, gets behind it, and works through it like he's throwing a runner out through me at his target. Step 4, a ground ball starting inside the cone again on the opposite side of the last time. He stays at the top right cone starting inside again. Same concept here, jab step, this time to his left, creates his initial angle to go field the ground ball I rolled. Breaks down, fields clean, gathers to center into the transition. Step 5 is a line drive, catching the ball on the run. Now we change the look. Graham's at the bottom right cone. I'm below the bottom left cone. This simulates a line drive, taking the same angle he took with the first fly ball, but this time has to catch it on the run. The key point here, he's not running with his glove up the whole time. He stays athletic, reaches for the ball when it's time to catch, gets his feet under him and transitions. Also note, since he's right-handed, he plants to simulate the throw. A left-hander here would catch and spin out since they're on the run and the ball's taking him away from the play. Step 6 is a ground ball right at him. Now he's at the top left cone, starting outside the cone. This time coming directly at me, creating an angle head on and a high emphasis on eliminating false steps. His first step is directly to the baseball. If he's not in an athletic base, there's a good chance he'll take a false step as he breaks for the ball. Purpose of this drill is to come get the short hop, shoestring, whatever the coach gives him, field it clean, gather to transition. As you can see, he does not break down in this drill. He attacks the baseball and catches it on the run. Step 7, a line drive again. Same idea, mirrors the line drive from the opposite side. This time, the line drive is to his left, catching it on the run. He mistimed his jump a little here, but still made the play. As a right-handed thrower, he catches, spins out, and transitions. A left-hander would catch, plant, and throw like Graham did on the opposite side. Step 8 simulates a low line drive or shoestring catch. He's now at the top right cone, outside again, coming straight at me, set up below the right bottom cone. This is a low line drive at or below the waist. Again, he needs to be in a good base with no wasted movements when he breaks for the ball. This forces full speed, eyes down behind the ball, glove awareness, knowing when to turn it over, and staying athletic through the catch. Step 9, a fly ball directly over his head. Back to the bottom right cone, and I set up below him to give him some space. This is a fly ball directly over his head. Teaches him to create a habit to open glove side if the ball is directly over his head, as it's easier for visuals and reach to the baseball if catching the ball on the run. Starts in an athletic base, really has to create a good drop step by sinking and opening his hips while staying in his legs to get to full speed. His chest gets going, works to the spot without drifting. Ball is in the air long enough here to allow him to work behind and through the ball from catch into transition. Step 10, ground ball angling around the middle cone. He stays at the top right cone. I'm now in the middle between the bottom 2 cones and roll a ground ground ball on the opposite side of Graham. This creates a wider angle, forcing him to get around the baseball. Goal is to attack the angle with his first step and angle towards the ball. Keep his feet in control to get around the cone and feel the ball with his body working through me as his target. And again, fielding the ball into transition. Step 11, this one's a little more challenging. It's the speed turn drill. Now he's at the bottom left cone. This is a fly ball thrown a little further to hit him on the run, and this is the speed turn. As a coach, you can do a variation of anything he needs to work on that day. Speed turn, opening glove side again, opening throwing hand side, speed turn. Mix it up depending on what you want to work on that day. But here we're working a speed turn, a very important part of playing outfield in my opinion. He opens glove side, he gets his eyes up, and I throw the ball on the opposite shoulder of where he's looking. The goal, stay in line, stay full speed and balanced, head on a swivel, taking his eyes and chin from one shoulder to the other, and catch the ball on the run without the body breaking stride or getting out of line. Step 12, final ground ball, mirrors the last ground ball to the middle cone, but just on the other side. Last rep, again, mirroring the other side, he starts at the top left cone, works back toward the middle cone, attacks the angle, breaks down, gets his feet under him and in control, fields it clean, gathers to center, and transitions. And that's the drill. Huge props to Graham, just a 9th grader transitioning from the infield, just learning this drill and doing an outstanding job. Now remember when I said stick around? Here are some variations of this drill you can take advantage of to help make your outfielder become elite. First, mix and match any drills you feel like the player needs, but here are 3 different ways to do the drill to change it up. Slow it down, teach the entire drill at a 75% speed without a baseball to lock in the footwork, the angles, and the fundamentals. Next, add the baseball once they're comfortable and execute the drill just like this video. And last, an advanced version, eliminate the glove and use a tennis ball for the player to catch barehanded. This forces athleticism and makes every rep harder, especially through completion of the catch. It teaches the outfielder they can't get heavy on their feet, and there's a higher importance placed on the footwork and the fundamentals to be in position to make the catch. This cone drill is one of my favorites. It creates almost every angle an outfielder will see in a game and puts a huge emphasis on footwork, fundamentals, and overall outfield play. It also gives the coach the opportunity to coach the little things in the outfield, because if you know me, the little things matter. Try it out, let me know your questions or feedback, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe.